What's up, Sneak Peekers? I'm Sonia, and we are here at the Austin, Texas Television Festival. Let's get started. We're with Texas Student Television. Oh, great. Yeah. So how are you, first of all? How are you liking? You just arrived in Austin?
Just arrived this morning, so it's really exciting.
Yeah, I actually heard that you got some sort of VIP treatment on a plane.
We did. We were on the Southwest Party plane with all the other ATX Festival guests, and it was really fun. We got a live concert. It was really wild. It was like a party plane. It was like a party bus except a plane.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody said it's like the last day of school when you're on the bus. You're just like having fun.
That's awesome. So have you been reuniting with the cast recently? Is this something that hasn't happened in a while?
I can say it has not happened where everyone has been together at once since the end of the show. I mean, we've had seen each other over the years, separately or in small groups, but it's like this is the first time that everybody said it's so fun. We're just having a good time in Austin.
Do you just kind of pick up where you left off with the rest of the cast?
Immediately. Actually, I went to the Girl Weeks World taping, and some other cast members were there, and it was like, we were back on the set, it was like 10 years, or however many years had passed, and like no time had passed. So it was just really fun.
And now I have to ask, it's been a while. I love Boy Meets World. I grew up watching the show, and I loved your character as well. Did you kind of take something away from playing that character? Did it change you in any way being on the set for so long?
Well, just being on the show is an amazing thing because it's gotten so iconic that you just get known as this character, and it's really special that so many people look up to you and say, I grew up with you, or I learned so much from you. And I just think Rachel was a really smart, strong woman, so I think I put some of myself into her, so I hope we kind of learned from each other.
I feel like you put the boys in their place all the time on the show as well. Is that part of your personality? You put them in their place?
Yeah. Oh, totally. And I'm pretty tough with that.
We're with Texas Student TV.
That's why you're so excited. See, I should know.
We're all students. We're all happy to be here. How has it been since the show was wrapped? The fan response is amazing. I love Boy Meets World.
I had no idea the show was that popular when we were doing it. And it wasn't until it just started showing on TV, and now it shows on TV sometimes 6 hours a day. And I'm just kind of chilling while that's over, chilling, raising my family, and I'm like, wait a minute, highly recognizable, and this is great, it's great. It's great to be acknowledged for that was.
And when you were on the show, did you relate to your character a lot? Did you put your own?
All the time I related. I didn't have to put too much of thinking into it, I grew up, funny enough, in a poor neighborhood, but I was shipped to white schools to go to school all my life, and I always had a crush on somebody of the other races. I didn't have a lot of black people in the school that I'd grown up in and everything. So I really related to the character, and everything, and I'm very proud of it. I get a lot of email and tweets from interracial couples, and I'm really proud that, they found something to identify with on television that is me and Ryder,
No, your relationship was one of my favorites on the show.
We're good friends, and all of our, his fiance and my fiance are great friends, and so we really are fans.
So you still hang out?
All the time. Well, lately more than not, but before. But lately we're always hey.
Who was the funny guy on the show? Who was always the one making everybody laugh the most?
Two people were the funniest. Ben cracked the jokes, and Will. Ben and Will. It was like, if you of them were in the room, it was on, And sometimes it got so crazy, we could even get through a taping because they'd just be cracking so many jokes. But we made fun. We made sure that we had fun. Yeah.
Was there any improv that ever went on?
I just remember one improv, and it was the end of Angela's Ashes, an episode called, and Will was getting out of this couch, and he had to pop up out of this red couch, and that was the only improv I remember, and he had to do it over and over and over and over again, and he would just say something new. But a lot of times in the set we would improvise there. There were a couple of times where right before a tape, Ryder would whisper something in my ear, and I'd change the line completely to make it funnier, and they'd let us do stuff like that all the time.
They gave you that flexibility?
Oh, yeah. So we couldn't abuse it, but you just had to be funny.
That's the key. They haven't reunited a whole bunch since the wrapping of the show. What's it like being with your former cast members?
It's been so much fun. It really has. It's been great seeing everybody again and just reconnecting and finding out what they've all been up to. It's been really comfortable, right back with the fam.
Just like kind of pick up where you left off.
Exactly, yeah.
And now, what are some of your favorite memories that you've had since the show?
Oh my gosh. I loved the episode with the melted Barbie doll. That was a favorite for me. And I just have lots of great memories of being with the cast backstage and, playing with them when we were kids.
Did you ever play pranks on each other?
Not that I can remember, but
not that you know of. There might have been something bad. Now, how's Mr. Feeney doing? He's not here with us today.
I know, I'm so gutted. It would have been wonderful to see him. He was such a wonderful part of the show.
He taught you a lot of life lessons?
He did indeed.
Did you take away from the show a bunch of life lessons?
Yes, and it's amazing how many wonderful lessons are in the show, and it's sort of disguised with comedy, and so you don't really notice it when you're a kid, but then you're like, wait a second, that was like a big topic.
Yeah, I grew up watching the show, and I kind of feel like it was so organic and so relatable, more so than the Disney today, I would say. How do you feel about the new Girl Meets World? Do you think that it'll keep that organic sense, or do you think that
I'm really hoping it will. I'm really excited for it, and I know that the people behind it are great, and they're really interested in keeping the wonderful spirit of Boy Meets World carried on into the new show for a new audience.